Progressivism is a societal cancer.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the Freedom Alternative. I know I've been offline for the last few days, but you know, I've been busy and things of that nature, but anyway. So, I found this great gem about California. Yeah, I know, California is a generator of gems, but still. Washington Post reports that Ruth Asawa's School of the Arts in San Francisco is adding a new college preparatory course that will explore the American experience through a lens that isn't usually discussed in traditional US history classes, focusing on the gay rights movement. Isn't it lovely? Come on, seriously. Pupils will get to learn about the progress of far-left agitprop as part of their curricula. Come on, it's fabulous, we all know that. And before saying, but Lucian, that's horrible, remember that this is a college preparatory course. And given that colleges in California are essentially expensive, tasteless sick jokes, it only makes sense for the high schools to catch up and prepare their pupils for what may follow. That is, should they choose to make the mistake of attending college. I won't go too much in how the colleges are in there. I already explained this in this video, and a few others, but let's just leave it that way. Washington Post also informs us, quote, "The course will be coupled with another class on ethnic studies, which will explore the minority groups in the United States, such as African Americans, Chinese Americans, Japanese Americans, and Native Americans," Schlasks said. That's absolutely lovely, isn't it? But hold on a second. A recent study said that non-Hispanic whites are a minority in California. Are there any ethnic studies on the culture of whites? I know, I'm being silly. We all know that whites have no culture. And especially I should know this because, you know, I'm a student of the progressive multicultural paradise of Sweden, and in Sweden the former leader of the Social Democratic Party explained to us quite eloquently that whites simply have no culture, no identity, and definitely no history. Oh. Anyway, back to California. WashPo has some good news also for those of us who don't go with the progressive program. Quote, "The course will not teach students how to have sex," school officials told the newspaper. Phew! What a relief! Because, you know, we all know that if you disagree with the introduction of this stupidity, you must be a Bible-thumping redneck, because otherwise, why would you disagree in the first place? Right? I mean, it's not like there are a myriad of reasons to disagree with taxpayer-funded LGBT-ist indoctrination or something. No. You're either a progressive degenerate or a Bible-thumping redneck. There's nothing in between these two positions. We all know that. Look, let's try a radical idea. How about the high schools make sure their graduates know basic mathematics, know how to spell correctly, at least in English, preferably in a second language too, and maybe, just maybe, know a thing or two about the Constitution? What do you think? I know I'm being radical, but think about it for a moment. For instance, only 13% of high school graduates show solid academic performance in American history, according to MSLSD. Here are some other numbers that you may want to consider before cheering for the non-straight rights history course. Apparently, approximately a third of all US high school students do not know that the Bill of Rights guarantees freedom of speech and freedom of religion. Only 43% of all US high school students know that the Civil War was fought sometime between 1850 and 1900. More than a quarter of all US high school students think that Christopher Columbus made his famous voyage across the Atlantic Ocean after the year 1750. Want some more of these? Here's some more. American 15-year-olds score below the average for advanced nations on math and science literacy. The US is barely ahead of Mexico, Turkey, and Greece. 80% of New York City high school graduates can't read at all, and this is the #1 spender on education in the entire nation. I can't imagine California being too far behind in terms of both spending and performance. So, given these realities, do I really have to be a Bible-thumping redneck to suggest that maybe, just maybe, and I know I'm being very radical here, high school students should be concerned more about learning basic calculus, the English language, and at the very least, the Bill of Rights? I don't know, maybe I'm being too radical in my view, but I don't think I'm wrong when I say that teaching the history of the LGBT-ist religion and its long march through institutions is an utterly useless skill, whilst, I don't know, reading and writing, they just tend to be far more useful skills. Don't know, just saying. Talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching.